Hi, my name is Arne, you still can't pronounce my name, and it is Tuesday. This week's topic is coming out, and as you may or may not derive from the fact that I'm hiding in my bathroom, I am not completely out of the closet, or out of the bathroom. Well, I am out to most of my family, but not all. I'm out to my mom, my two sisters, my grandmother, and my uncle. But not to my dad, and I'm just not out to my dad because it's kind of weird to talk about that sort of stuff with him. Yeah, I just never had those talks with him, and I kind of want to avoid it. If he finds out, then he finds out. Wouldn't be too much of a bother. But meh, I'm kind of whatever at the moment. I'm fine right now, so me. It took me a long time before I got out of the closet. After vlogging for 6 months on the other collaboration channel I'm on, before that no one knew about my asexuality. And gladly now few more people know about it. I don't really talk about it. Well, I only really talk about it online, I guess, and sometimes I did an interview a few weeks ago. I'm so afraid of coming out to people because I'm afraid that it will change the way that they view me, and that was what I was afraid of when I came out to my family. I was genuinely afraid of what they would think of me. But most of them just said, "Oh, okay, that's fine for you, okay, good." I'm in a pretty accepting family, by the way, so that's a positive. I was intending on coming out to my whole class by showing a short film I made. Well, I study film, and by showing a short film about asexuality, but things weren't going as planned, so I had to change projects. So that would have been quite spectacular, don't you think? Boom! Asexuality in your face, credits. Now it's stand there. Any questions? And then there would be this explosion and I needed to come out back then. And no one knew, and I was about to explode, to burst. Knowing that these people know this about you is just such a relief that you don't have to hide this whole life that you have online with all these other asexuals. You just don't have to hide it anymore. They're just like, okay, and I was so happy when it happened. I was happiest when I told my mother. We actually had we had a pretty intense conversation about it. We talked about what asexuality was and what kind of influence it had on my life. And basically she said that if I don't have a problem with it, then there is no problem. And that's just awesome. What most asexuals face when they come out is that people don't believe them. And the issue with pansexuality is that people just brush it off, oh, you're bisexual. And they don't think about it anymore. They just, bisexual and you're just trying to be trendy. And well, asexual people kind of get that sometimes as well. You just want to be a special snowflake. Why do you gotta invent such names to claim you're special? Well, sorry, but asexuality is just something that describes me. It's a label that fits me, and I'm gonna use whatever label the fuck I want. Don't stop me now. It's just a label that I use to describe myself to other people, to make them understand me, to let them understand me, and to let myself understand me. I'm not out about the pan thing, though. I'm pan-romantic asexual, but I'm not out that I'm pan, actually. Only to my sister, my older sister, knows that I'm pan. Because, oh my god, how many times do we have to come out? First I have to come out as asexual, and then as a pan-romantic asexual, and then what? Do I have to come out as cake-loving as well? Nah, they know that. It's, at the moment, asexuality and pan-romanticism isn't something that I go out and shout to people I don't really know. But if it comes up in a conversation, I won't deny it. I'll be glad to talk about it, have a conversation and teach people about it. Because the more people know, the less ignorance there is. And the more that other people who may be in problem, who might be still in the closet, who might not even know the label pansexuality, who might not even know the label asexuality, the more that they can be helped sooner. It took me till I was 17 to figure out what asexuality was. And there are a lot of asexuals for whom it took until they were 30 or older. Because that's the thing about asexuality. People just don't know it exists. So anyway, that's my video for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next week with a different topic. And my legs hurt. This is not a good position to be in. That's what she said.